As I look around the house trying to decide what project I want to start, I am faced with this eyesore right here. And I think to myself, well, that's gotta go. So I know exactly what I want to do to clean up that space and make it look functional. I'm thinking a built-in bookcase. Bookshelf? Bookcase. Something like this for reference. Now, I searched to see what something like this would cost if we were to just hire someone to do it, and it's going to cost us upwards of about $10,000 to do. Like, no joke, $10,000. And since there's no way in hell I'm going to spend that amount of money on a project like this, I looked at it and asked myself, how hard would it be for me to just make it myself? But this project is going to take quite a bit of planning, considering the fact that this is a space that we use often, so we can't just leave it like a construction zone. And we've never built anything like this before. So we're gonna need to do a lot of prep work and detailed planning. And some of you may know I'm not the best at that. So Tim and I have had conversations about doing this in the past, but that was a while ago. And I think that it's time that we finally revisit that. You remember how we were talking about building a built-in bookshelf on that living room wall to finally have storage and put all of your away?
All of my stuff?
Yeah.
And the dog stuff and the books and all of the other stuff?
No, all of your stuff. All of the video game consoles, the PS3, Switch, the other Switch, all of the games that
Switch,
you...
Your Xbox,
all
your
of
Wii,
all of the games
your dogs, teddies.
All of the games you don't play.
Yes, I remember this bookshelf.
Your Atari. Do you actually own an Atari?
Of course, yes, I own an Atari.
Jesus. Okay.
That's a collector's item. Thank you very much.
So anyways, you know how we were talking about going in to build that bookshelf?
Yes.
Well, I'm wanting to start that project because
This is a mess?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have created
an
atrociously massive mess, and I'm tired of looking at it. You just... all of your
God, give me strength.
Oh, hey.
What?
I was thinking about finally doing that.
Okay.
So that being said, we never actually sat down and decided what design we wanted for that bookshelf. So I was wondering, I kind of want to draw up a version that I like, what I was thinking of what it would look like, and then see what you were thinking it would look like. And then...
seeing how better mine is than yours.
No.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm telling you, mine's going to be better. My drawing skills are not top tier, but...
okay, yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, we could
see how much better of a design I can come up with.
You can start doing it, yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, all right. Good talk. Okay, I like the idea of having the dog houses built into the bookshelf, because I know I told you that that's something I wanted to do like months ago. So I'm glad that you at least listened to something that I told you.
You didn't have it on yours.
Yours
has no dog house.
I'm not super sure about the bookshelves on the side being split into two though. Okay, let's measure it then.
All right. What? What do you want to measure?
We need to get wall to wall. It is about 153 inches. All right, so where do you want the TV to go then relative to the ceiling?
You want to sit down and see how that looks?
I mean, I think it's a little high just because like my head is tilting back this way to look at the screen. So I think we need to lower it.
Okay, so I'm going to lower it. Tell me when you think it's good.
Maybe like there?
There?
Tim brought his tape measure.
This is all particle board.
Yeah, we don't need particle board. We need like the stuff down there.
But that's put together too. I think that might be all that we get at this size, because I don't know that trees come this big.
But that being said, it's going to come down to like a couple of different factors. One, we're not going to live in this place forever. But two, we also don't want something that's going to bow so easily that it just up the whole project and that it becomes complicated for us to do. Everyone, based off of a quick Google search, I keep seeing online, and Tim keeps seeing it too, that people are recommending using plywood.
There's like a million different types of plywood.
Can we ask someone?
Hi, Dad. You want to ask?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna do the asking?
No, you're the extrovert. I brought the tape measure. I don't have to ask.
I cut it on camera. Last time I was the one that asked in Target.
This is true.
So you're gonna ask, you're gonna have a full conversation, you're gonna make friends.
Because he asked all the questions.
If you could reserve that attitude for later, that would be great. No, you're gonna make friends, it's gonna be great. So we just found out what it meant, and it was the wood we were already looking at.
The maple and oak stuff, yeah. How deep do you want it to be? Because we have to miss that window. Do you know how deep that window comes out?
I don't, but we're gonna have to check that measurement when we get home. I'm loving any excuse to use the tape measure, even though it's printed.
Okay, you know what? I brought it, so you might as well use it.
Okay. But yeah, we need to look at the price point of the boards and then do some math at home. So, some of my lamp stuff got here, or I guess I should say the remnants of this lamp stuff. I talked about this in my previous video. I ended up ordering different grow lights just in hopes that these ones will be warmer in temperature than the one that's currently in there. I mean, it doesn't look like a normal bulb. Maybe this is like a specialty grow light kind of thing, but it's got like these, whatever this is. But here's the, it's a little bit warm. This light is significantly warmer in color temperature than the other one. Yeah. Do you have the numbers?
To get the most out of each board, I'm guessing. I think it's gonna come out to be 9.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get more out of each board because these are only 16-inch depth.
Reggie, I told you no bones on the bed, kid. I just kicked you off. Reg, no bones on the bed.
So I think we can do the rest of it in like 4. But the bottom third is gonna take 5.
All right, so based off of all of my calculations, we're gonna need about 9 boards.
What?
Which is gonna cost us somewhere around $550 structurally to put together the entire thing. That's not including like trim and like the doors and paint and all that stuff. But structurally, we will have an entire built-out bookcase for about $550. The project has begun, so I'm gonna go to Lowe's, I'm gonna get the materials I need, and then I'm just gonna jump right in. Hi. I can figure it out.
Okay.
Set up. So today is the big day where I'm going to start cutting and building this bookshelf by myself. Tim has decided to abandon me in my time of need because he gave the excuse that he has to go to work. So now I can lie these boards up flat. And they're not the straightest, but that's okay because it's just a foundation, so we can straighten it out a little bit. All right, so I have just cut this board to fill in the rest of this space. I'm a little nervous if it'll fit or not. Holy shit, I measured it correctly. Okay. So now that I'm done cutting all of my 2x4s, I am officially done, or at least I hope so, with using this miter saw for right now. I picked it up at the wrong part and it just blew wood chips all over my face. I have never used a circular saw before. So let's see how this goes. So I don't know where our safety goggles went, but I do have these goggles. I'm just gonna use that. See, and dual protection because it's not going in my nose. Well, I guess I'm breathing out of. Never mind. This is a brief interruption for those of you that are new here. I wanted to let you know that I post videos every Monday. So if you could like and subscribe, that would be a massive help so that this video can reach more audiences like you so I can continue making videos like the one you're watching now. Thank you. All right, so I have some pretty splintered edges here just from the way that the wood was cut. So I'm gonna see if I can take this new orbital sander and kind of like get rid of some of that that splintering. Okay, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would. There's like not chipping and splintering away anymore. That's a win. Now we're on to the bigger boards because I already finished all the small ones. So wish me luck. Sorry, turtles. Okay. That was hard. All right, so Tim has just gotten home and I have made all of the cuts for the thing.
What?
For the things that were already marked. So the dog houses essentially on either side can be able to be screwed together. We are going to do that right now.
Wait, are we gonna screw it together or are we gonna dry fit it?
Depends on what we have time for.
Wait.
This is the part where you look at the cuts that I made and you go, damn, Shoddy, you cut this so fine.
Damn, Shoddy, you cut this. What was the rest of it? So fine? You so fine? You're so fine?
Listen, I'll take either.
That's where it goes. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, by all means, just stand there and do nothing. Thank you.
Okay.
Just stand there and look pretty.
Like this?
Yes, you're killing it, honey. So I already told the folks at home this.
Told the folks at home?
Yep.
Oh, those folks?
Yes, you guys. That I wanted to do 3 for each dog house, but since you abandoned me and you wouldn't know that.
What?
So yeah, we'll do 3 for each dog house so that there's more structural support since Kirby's a little on the chunkier side.
Hey, the vet said he was fine. So these are the other 19s out here?
Yeah. Oh, look at that cut. Look at that. Hold on. Listen, I would like to stop and brag to show how precise.
That's pretty good.
Look at that. Look how precise my cuts are.
That's fucking good.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think I could pull this off.
I thought you did.
I just went, it, let's go. And then
Can you push that guy a little farther over?
Oh, that's an 18, honey.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait for it. Because I never miss. So what I'm going to be doing is, in order to assemble the platform together, I'm going to be doing some pocket hole screws so that it's not visible on the outside that it's been screwed in anywhere. Can I tell you something? What?
What?
I have big tea to share with you. Yeah?
What's the tea?
Well, it's made out of wood.
That's the tea. The tea is that it's made out of wood.
Yeah.
This is this piece. Yeah.
We have 2 of the doghouse boxes made. I did it all by myself.
Are you
Really?
You're not pulling the shit again.
It was so difficult. I was struggling all by my lonesome. Just like powering through, screwing in the boxes, just blood, sweat, tears, and perfect first-time carpentry skills coming into play here. And I said, Tim just stood off to the side and was like throwing stones and telling me like, you can't do it. And
Yeah, all right.
so the boxes are done. So I need to cut down some of these 2x3s for part of the project that you guys are going to see a little bit later, but I need to get that done and then sanded and then stained.
Because it's so nice when they do.
Heads up. So now that I have counted all of these support beams and laid them out to make sure that I have exactly what I needed, I am now going to sand them and stain them, so hopefully it doesn't come up patchy. Now that the outside boxes, like the dog boxes, have been made, assembled, all of that stuff, now we get to cut and create the middle box because we wanted it all to be precise, so we decided to work away from the outside to the inside or towards the middle. So now I have to cut these boards. I'm really tired of cutting wood. Like, I knew what I signed up for with this project, but also it's never 100% what you expect it to be. I need to rotate the other way. Ah! I really hope I don't accidentally launch this off the balcony. All right, moment of truth. Oh, okay. Hold up. Holy shit, it worked. It's not split.
this isn't all the way down. There we go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when Tim...
Do you mind?
Do you mind? Okay, anyways. So when I asked Tim specifically...
I'm trying to measure here. Do you mind? You know, and I bet you at the end of this video, you're going to march in front of that camera. You're going to be like, I did it all by myself.
Yeah. We have 2 of the doghouse boxes made. I did it all by myself.
Are you
really?
You're not pulling this again.
When I asked Tim how many boards it was going to take to make this bottom part here, he straight up lied to my face and he said it's going to take 5.
All right, figure this out. Do you mind?
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Just lied straight to my face. Turns out it was only going to take like 3 and some change. So now we have some extra boards here ripped for no reason. And it's okay though, because I keep telling myself that math is Tim's second language.
My second language is Pig Latin.
So math is your third language, so you're even worse at it than I thought?
Girl, I don't speak math. We get the same measurement though. Remember we did this last night and it was the same size.
The best solution right now is to go out there and just chop it.
You need to take some of this one off.
Here, a little bit.
Yeah.
This one sticks out a fair amount. Little to the left, forward, to the right, back.
You think you're so funny. You crack yourself up.
You went a whole ass square. Just kind of.
Why aren't you flush?
Have you tried talking to it sweetly? You know, Tim, sometimes in order for these things to fit and to work, you have to foster that relationship. What was that?
I didn't say anything.
I'm just now realizing before I go in and stain these beams, I should probably make pocket holes in them first so that like the pocket hole is stained as well. That way I don't have to worry about having to go to the store and getting like plugs or like at least, I don't know. I think it'll just look better. So I should probably do that first. So I have managed to stain all of the beams, or the support beams that I need to stain. So now we just wait, and hopefully it all went well and no part of it's sticky. We'll see. So the beams are done soaking in the stain, saturating, dried, I don't know, whatever it's called, but they're done. And I'm so excited because now they are all assembled in these boxes here. I just have to drill them into place. This feels sketchy. Wait a minute. I am literally realizing as I go to drill this that I put the pocket hole in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm supposed to put the pocket hole in this board because this board is drilling into this one. Instead, I put it in the top one, which is just going to drill into this board. I need it to go here. All right, so correction. We are not drilling these into place tonight like I thought that I would be. The only reason why I'm not doing that is because it is almost 4 in the morning right now. So I was just finishing up the video with the last minute footage that I needed to complete this part of the project, and in all transparency, I cannot get it done with the time that I have, and considering the fact that I put the pocket holes in the wrong place. That being said, though, I am still very excited that these are all in place and they're stained and they're ready to go. God damn, I really f***ed this one up, didn't I? I still feel like I can find some way to blame Tim for this somehow.
Even though Tim f***ed up the pocket holes, things are still starting to ramp up with this project. With the supports in place, we are almost ready to put in shelves and paint the bottom half so we can at least get this place cleaned up.
So last week, I f***ed up these pocket holes because I put them in the wrong place. Hi, Reg. I put the pocket hole on the above board or whatever this one is. instead of this board where it needed to be. So I'm going to fix that really quickly. Okay, Reggie, take your teddies. No, hey, take them. I'm going to have to... Hi, Kirby. I swear I can't get anything done in this house. Hi, boys. I'm going to have to mark this up so that I know exactly where these pieces fit, because these boxes are not 100% perfect, and I already cut the boards and fit them depending on exactly where they were going to go in this box. Can I help you? Well, apparently Kirby approves of his new house. It's not done yet, though, kid. It's super smooth. So now that I've sanded these boards down smooth, I have really nothing else left to do. So Tim and I have to go to Lowe's and pick out a paint color so that we can paint this wall and these cabinets, or at least what we have of them right now. And then, yeah, when we get back, I'm just gonna have to sand this wall, prime and paint. Looking at the paint colors. They look different on camera.
Yeah.
They look entirely different. It's so weird. Okay.
So Rose decided to go visit her other boyfriend. So I'm here cleaning up her mess. So yeah, welcome to the first episode of Tim's renovation. All right, so Rose gooped the wall with the wall goop. I'm gonna sand the wall goop so the wall goop is smooth so that we can then paint it. We got paint. I just have to figure out this gigantic sander that she bought for sanding the walls. That is heavy. That is really heavy. It's a lot heavier than it looks.
So I have just made the very grave realization that if I'm going to be putting in cabinets today, that it is easier for me to go in and paint this wall now, the cream color that the rest of the house is, rather than leaving it this ugly color that the previous owners chose. So I'm gonna have to go in and paint that now, which is more work when I don't have a lot of time. I've asked him to help me, but he said, "Fuck you, I don't care." When it comes to household projects, it's all you. You gotta do everything yourself. Honestly, I'm kind of developing some back pain from carrying this entire relationship on my back. Anyways, I'm gonna get to painting now that he's walked away. We have our paint color that we spent $12 on for furniture and cabinets. That was a screaming deal, and I want to make sure that we have enough paint. That being said, even though Tim and I looked at certain colors at Lowe's, it turned out that with this Magnolia Homes one, we couldn't use any of the colors that they had because the paint's kind of different, so the color wouldn't be the same. We landed on this color, but I have not seen it yet, so I'm pretty excited. Ah, it's so pretty. So this part of the project is now complete. I mean, I do have to put a second coat of paint on this middle one because it's like looking a little patchy, but I ran out of time because it's late Sunday night. So yeah, I don't have time to do that. So I will do that tomorrow, but I'm super excited because it's finally coming together. Man, I'm tired though. All right, so I do need to give this middle, whatever this is called, a second coat of paint, but I do have to put supports into the middle. So I think I'm just gonna wait to do a second coat until I have the center supports in, because those also have to be painted. So, I mean, I don't wanna have to like put paint away and pull it back out again and like all that stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing with these center supports, but I'm also going to be winging this part as well. This one I don't think needs to be as supported as like the dog boxes per se, because all of the weight for the side of the bookshelf is going to be on this box. The only thing that's going to be in this center box, anything supporting it, is just going to be the TV. It doesn't need that much structural support. Tim's wanting a little bit more though, so I'm going to try and build in as much as I can. I can't tell if this is like level or not, or if it's bowing up. Yeah?
Yep.
This is my least favorite part. Having to rip these massive boards sucks. It is very difficult to do just purely because of the size. About there. Means I need to go in with the jig cutter or whatever the it's called, and jigsaw, and go in and cut this piece right here. I have never used a saw like this before, so. All right, so I need to shave off a little more. All right, so update, Tim's measurements were not wrong. It just so happens that the outside of the box is a lower measurement than the center of the box. So the center, or sorry, the outside is higher, other way around. So this is correct. All right. These pieces are done, so I'm just gonna nail it in and it'll be good. So I am interrupting my own YouTube video because I really wanted to show you guys my Halloween costume. So a little bit of background. For those of you that don't know, I'm a bartender, so I have to wear a costume to work. That being, or it's expected of me. That being said, there is this kind of generalized expectation that like I'm supposed to dress up like sexy, and especially since I'm a woman, I'm supposed to, but I don't with that. Also, it's freezing at my job, so I'm just tired of being cold, and like dressing sexy is not my thing. I don't feel comfortable, so I wanted to show you guys the Halloween costume that I landed on because I have to go to work right now and wear it, but I'm so excited. I'm proud of this one. My Halloween costume is Cartman.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
And I even have, well, they're in the car, but I have yellow gloves, like latex gloves, so I can still bartend because Cartman wears like yellow mittens. I'm proud of this one because I get to be warm, and also I don't get to be gawked at, which is great. And also I don't have to be super nice because Cartman's a f***ing asshole. So anyways, now I'm gonna go to work and wear that, so bye. All right, I was able to do it on the right side. Let's see if I can do the left. All right, that needs some shaved off. Second attempt. I hope this works. Perfect. Oh. Okay. So, just like everything else in this project and on this series, I have never installed shelves like this. So I'm just going to evenly space them, and hopefully that works. So we're dealing with slightly longer than 31.5. So that leaves us with about 15.75 for each shelf, which is, wait, no, that's just divided by 2. Never mind, I need to divide that by 3, and then it will be evenly spaced. So now that I have measured and marked where I need the shelves to go, I'm now going to go in with these, just these L brackets for the shelves. But these screws are far too small for this wood because I'm not just going to drill into the plywood, I'm also going to drill through into the studs that are in here for just additional weight support. So for obvious reasons, this is way too small. So Tim did buy these wood screws, but he didn't measure them, so this is just kind of a rough guesstimation off of. So here's hoping that this actually fits. That fits perfectly. Awesome. Now I just gotta install this. So in order to get it even across on the other side, what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna take some painter's tape and the brackets and just pre-tape them so that I can hold up this board and then stick them where they need to go. It was a little bit rough, and I kind of played myself because I don't know where the little drill bit is for this, so I have to use this extender because it's all I've got right now, which is not the most ideal for when you're doing a project like this, but, you know, we're going to work with what we got. One. So Tim is going to drill a hole in the back of this cabinet because we need to be able to stick the TV cord through it. So yeah, you finding the cable?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the diameter of the cable needs, like what cables we're trying to actually feed through this hole.
All right.
But I want it to be big enough, but not like massive. So theoretically, the only thing we need to feed through here is an HDMI cable and I guess a power cord. This isn't huge.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
So I have to go in and sand this putty mixture that I made the other day for these cracks because it needs to be smooth. So I'm gonna go in and do that. All right, so now I'm gonna have to go in and prime and paint everything now that these shelves are in and stable. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. So I know that some people are gonna disagree with me on this as far as like going in and painting the hinges. And normally I'm not really a fan of going in and painting hinges just because like it can be like there can be built up paint and it can just like not look the best, particularly on things like cabinet doors and stuff like that. You kind of get the landlord special where they just like paint over everything. That being said though, the reason why I'm going in and painting these hinges, it's just coming down to timing reasons. Like, sure, I could remove these hinges, and I'm looking at this objectively, and I'm like, honestly, you can't even see these brackets. And to me, it's just not worth the amount of time it's going to take for me to go in and remove them and then remeasure them. For these ones, it.
Ready?
Yeah, I just don't know how I want to carry this.
There's no cables plugged in, so.
Okay.
Here, I'll go this way and we'll flip it around.
So last night, Tim and I didn't actually end up setting up the TV because we got tired. So we need to go ahead and do that now. You want to set up the TV?
What?
Do you want to set up the TV now?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
What? Sure. What do you want to? Okay. What do you want to set up?
The TV.
Okay.
Tim doesn't listen to a word I say.
What?
Okay, so basically, you never took off your.
Nah, I didn't take the plasticky bits off.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, you just forgot about it, or you
So
just?
I thought I took them all off, but apparently I missed.
So I ordered some stuff to basically get in an extension cord that I also got. Problem is that the outlets are on either side of the dog boxes. And because I didn't want to drill a gaping hole into the side of the box to fit this piece through, the idea is to plug it in, and then I'm going to splice the wire. So just cut this wire, so it's just this bit, drill a small hole, funnel it through, and then I also bought these wire splicing covers that, don't quote me on that, whatever they're called. It basically makes sure that the wire can be put back together, and this is a special electrical splicing kit, whatever. So we're gonna do that. We have to Tim drilled a hole in here, so we've got to plug it in. The router's on that side, so we've got to plug it in here, and it's going to go through into this this box right here. So you drilled did you drill it in the wrong place?
I asked you where you wanted to put it.
So you drilled it on the left side?
Well, there's outlets on either side, so where you want to? Why don't we just do the same thing?
Are
over
you
here?
f***ing with me right now?
I asked you where you wanted
You
to
did
drill
not
it.
ask me any such thing. I don't think. Listen,
I
don't-
asked you where you wanted it. You were like in the middle, and I can't do it in the exact middle, so I had to pick a side.
So you picked the wrong side.
I picked the left side. There's an outlet on both sides. Why don't we just do what you were going to do on that side on this side?
Because there's already too many electrical wires with the interwebs being connected on that side.
So
There's no space. So it has to be done on the right side. I can't believe you did that, Tim.
Okay, so I feel like when you told me to drill the hole, it would have been nice to get more specifics out of that statement than just, hey, drill a hole.
Ladies and jellyfish, it's looking like because of Tim, once again, I'm not going to be able to finish this bit of the project.
Tired of this project.
I'm tired of this project, man.
Yeah, me too. Ta-da!
Ta-da! For f***'s sake.
Even though Tim did an amazing job drilling a hole in this piece and it ended up being on the wrong side, I still feel like with this part of the project done, we have accomplished something big. This means that next week we can finally start putting this house back together, which I am so excited about. If you're interested in videos like the one you're watching now, then this video where my neighbors unknowingly destroy one of my favorite household projects might be worth a watch.